Today, we're doing a deep dive into a product called Gluco24. It's getting a lot of attention because it claims to approach blood sugar management from a really different angle. So, we're going to break down the science they talk about, pop the hood on the ingredients, and look at what users are actually saying about their experiences. You know, for so many people, trying to manage blood sugar feels like a constant uphill battle. Maybe you've tried all the diets, you've been hitting the gym, and you're still not seeing the results you want. Well, if that sounds familiar, the info behind this product might just offer a whole new way of looking at the problem. And here's where it gets interesting. The whole idea starts with a pretty bold statement that your struggles might not actually be your fault. This is all based on some newer scientific findings that point to a potential root cause that most of us have never even heard of. So, this brings us to the absolute core of the science behind Gluco24. They're saying that researchers have zeroed in on one specific factor that could be the real reason why blood sugar can be so stubborn for so many people. Okay, so just a quick biology refresher. We all know that beta cells, which are in your pancreas, are super important for regulating blood sugar, right? I mean, they're the little factories that produce insulin. That's settled science. But this new discovery suggests there's another major piece to the puzzle. And here's the kicker. That new factor is supposedly a low inner body temperature. Now, the idea here is that your core temperature basically sets the speed for your metabolism. Think about it. Metabolism is just a series of chemical reactions, and those reactions slow down when it's colder. So a lower core temp could mean a sluggish metabolism, which in turn makes it harder for your body to process sugar efficiently. And they've got some numbers to back this idea up. The source material says that in trials based on this principle, a whopping 93% of the people involved saw their blood sugar levels go down in less than 6 weeks. And get this, it wasn't just about blood sugar. On average, those same people also lost 28 pounds of excess body fat. That really seems to point to a powerful link between boosting that metabolism, managing weight, and getting blood sugar under control. They also claim that over 145,000 people have already seen improvements using this routine. So the big question is, how exactly does this connect to the product we're talking about, Gluco24? Well, this is where Gluco24 comes into play. It's designed to be a super simple 15-second-a-day supplement that's built specifically to target that one thing we just talked about, that low inner body temperature. So let's take a look inside the capsule. The formula is a blend of these 6 key ingredients, and according to the source, these are all natural plant-based nutrients that have been studied for their specific health properties. Now, each one of these supposedly has a specific job. You've got Gymnema, which is said to help block sugar absorption right in your stomach. Then there's Banaba, which is linked to both blood sugar and weight management. Guggul is in there to potentially help your body use insulin better. And the others, like Juniper berries and Dika nut, are there to provide overall support for healthy blood sugar and to help with inflammation. It's really a multi-pronged approach. The makers also make a point to highlight these features, which are probably pretty important to a lot of you. They say it's an all-natural, plant-based, non-GMO formula. And crucially, it has no stimulants and is non-habit forming, which is a big deal when you're thinking about taking something every day. Okay, so the science and the ingredients, that's one thing. But what are real people who've actually used it saying? Let's check out a few of the testimonials they've shared. First up, we've got a story from Jennifer Taylor, and she's excited about 2 things. First, she and her husband are losing weight without some crazy restrictive diet. And second, their fasting blood sugar dropped significantly, and pretty quickly too. Then there's Harry Reynolds. He said, yeah, his blood sugar got under control, but one of the biggest game changers for him was that his cravings just vanished. And because of that, he says he's already lost 36 pounds. That's huge. And this last one from Greg Bloom really hits on the bigger picture. He's talking about getting his life back, being able to go hiking, coach his son's football team, stuff he just couldn't do before. He even says his family feels like he's a whole new person. That's really powerful. So if any of this has you curious about how to get started, let's break down the different options they have on their official site. All right, so you've basically got 3 choices. You can grab 1 bottle, which is a 1-month supply for $69 plus a small shipping fee, or you can get the 3-month package and the price drops to $59 a bottle. The best deal, though, is the 6-month supply, which brings it all the way down to just $49 a bottle. And for both the 3 and 6-month options, the shipping is totally free. Oh, and there's more. If you go for either the 3 or 6 bottle package, they also throw in 2 free bonuses. You get a family meals cookbook and something called the 3-week diet plan. These are digital guides designed to help you get even better results, and they're included at no extra charge with those bigger orders. And this part is really important. Every single order comes with a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So you can basically try it out for a full 2 months, and if you're not happy for any reason, you can just send back the bottles, even if they're empty, and get a full refund. No questions asked. So, if you want to dig into all the details for yourself, the science, the ingredients, and everything else, the best place to do that is on the official Gluco24 website. And to make that super easy for you, we've gone ahead and put the direct link to their official site right down in the description box below this explainer. That's everything for this breakdown. Thanks for tuning in.